Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before we start our lesson, let us recite 5 surah. The first one, Surah Al-Fatihah. The second one, Surah Toha ayat 1 hingga 5. And then Surah Al-Inshirah, Surah Quraish, and Surah Al-Ikhlas by 3 times. After that, selawat ke atas Rasulullah SAW selama 2 minit. Dan kita niatkan selawat kita ni yang pertama untuk memenuhi perintah Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, kedua untuk memenuhi hak Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, dan yang ketiga untuk mendapat syafaat Rasulullah di akhirat kelak. Dan kita niatkan juga segala bacaan hafalan surah kita ni dan selawat kita ni untuk kedua orang tua dan seluruh umat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Kemudian doa sebelum belajar. Semoga dengan amalan ini akan membuka pintu hati para pelajar untuk mencintai ilmu dan mendapat ilmu yang berkah. Amin.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم طه ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى تنزيلا ممن خلق الأرض والسماوات العلى الرحمن على العرش استوى. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. 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 محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل 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 محمد
Doa sebelum belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wanshur alaina min hazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Ya Allah, bukakanlah ke atas kami hikmat-hikmatmu dan limpahilah ke atas kami khazanah rahmatmu. Wahai yang maha pemurah lagi maha penyayang.
Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Ya Rabbku, lapangkanlah untukku dadaku dan mudahkanlah untukku urusanku dan lepaskanlah kekakuan dari lidahku, supaya mereka mengerti perkataanku.
Amin.
Amin, 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 Ya Rabbal Alamin. In this session, we're going to discuss about operation of fraction. So can you please get ready with your notes, page 22 until 24, and your worksheet, page 24 and 25. Learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to use efficient methods to solve problems that involve adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing fractions and mixed numbers. Second, recognize and use reciprocal. Okay. Steps to success. Number 1, study the operation of fraction. Number 2, know the keywords to identify the questions. And last one, solve the question. Example 58. I give you 1 minute to try. Okay, now. Maisara spent 1/3 of the money her grandparents gave her on an adventure book. She also spent 1/9 of the money on a bag of candy. And here the question asks you about fraction of the payment has Maisara spent. So here you just simply add 1/3 plus 1/9, and don't forget to write this one. Fraction spent equal to 1/3 plus 1/9, and then we solve, you should get 4/9. And you should know by now how I get this, right? And the final answer for this one is 4/9. Example 59. You have 1 minute to try. Alright. Ryan ate 1/2 of a peanut butter sandwich for 5 days. How many peanut butter sandwiches did he eat? And here you can simply add 1/3 until 5 times, or you can use multiplication. Alright? If you use multiplication, you just simply multiply this 1/3 by 5, okay? But it is better for you to express this mixed number into improper fraction like this, right? Express it in improper fraction and then you multiply with 5. And always remember, maths we have left and right. Therefore, don't forget to put little information about what you are doing right now. Okay, like here, put peanut butter sandwiches equal to 5 out of 3 times 5, and you should get 25 out of 3, and your final answer expressed in whole number, sorry, your final answer expressed as mixed number. Therefore, the final answer will be 8/1/3. Example 60. 1 minute to try. Okay, now Zahin has 20 multiple choice questions to answer in 30.5 minutes. Okay, how many minutes does he have for each questions? Okay, now for each questions, it's equal to 61 out of 2 divided by 20. Okay, and then here 61 out of 2 times 1 out of 20, and you should get 61 out of 40. And when we change into mixed numbers, it will become 121 out of 40. Example 61. You have 1 minute to try. Okay, I have 5, 8, 12 episodes of my favorite series downloaded onto my computer. I downloaded some yesterday and 7, 12 of the episodes this morning. The download speed was really slow. What fraction of the episodes did I download yesterday? Okay, you need to decide which one is the total. Is this 7, 12 or 5, 8, 12? Okay, and here the total is this one. You circle this one and put above total. Circle and put total. Okay, so whatever it is, we need to subtract whatever the value with the total, correct? To get the fractions of the episode downloaded yesterday. And therefore, the working should be 5, 8, 12 minus 7, 12. Alright, and here you can simply subtract this 8 with 7. It's enough to subtract the 7 from 8 without any borrowing value from this 5. Okay, we don't need to borrow from this 5. This 8 is sufficient enough to subtract this 7. Okay, and 8 minus 7 is 1. So here is 1 out of 12. And this is the basic calculation of subtractions in fraction. You must master all of your basic calculation with your fraction in order for you to survive in this kind of questions. Okay, and the final answer will be 5, 1, 12. Example 62. I give you 1 minute to try. Okay, Zikri decides to type up some documents while waiting for the meeting to start. He can type 2 pages every 1/8 hour. If the meeting started 3/4 hour later than the scheduled time, how many pages can he type before the meeting starts? Okay, so 2 pages every 1/8, and I will use box diagram here, and I put 8 boxes here and 1 box equal to 2 pages. And if the meeting start 3/4, and then I will split these 8 boxes into 4 groups. Okay, like this. And then 3/4 will be 6 boxes altogether. Okay, one box is 2 pages. If 6 boxes, it is 12 pages. And the final answer is 12. Reciprocal number. This is very important for you to understand. The reciprocal of a number is simply the number that has been flipped or inverted upside down. Okay? And reciprocal of a number is 1 divided by that number. And the last one, in mathematics, the reciprocal, also known as multiplicative inverse. I'm sure that you already familiar with these mathematical words, multiplicative inverse, and this multiplicative inverse is the reciprocal. Now, the last slide and the last example, example 63. Find the reciprocal of each of the following, and I give you 1 minute to try. Okay. Find the reciprocals of each of the following. For part A, remember your basic, every whole number denominator is 1. Okay, that is the basic. And when we say reciprocal, that means we need to flip. Once we flip, it will become 1 out of 3. Okay, for part B, 1 out of 2, 1 half, when we flip, become 2 out of 1. Okay, for 5 out of 4, when we flip, become 4 out of 5. And what about if we have mixed number? Okay, if you have mixed number, you need to express it first in improper fraction and then you flip. Okay, so this will be the last part for our session. Don't forget to complete your notes and your worksheet. As usual, we will end our session by reciting doa. Thank you so much and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Doa selepas belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma inni astaudi'uka ma 'allamtani fardudhu ilayya inda hajati ilaihi wala tansani ya rabbal alamin. Ya Allah, sesungguhnya aku menitipkan padamu ilmu-ilmu yang telah engkau ajarkan kepadaku, dan kembalikanlah kepadaku sewaktu aku memerlukannya kembali. Dan janganlah engkau lupakan aku kepada ilmu itu, wahai Tuhan yang memiliki semesta alam. Amin.